clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters three have I fatigued, brew a tempest now for me. Hello? Is anyone there in the books?
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, what I do? Where are you going to? I do. Go I with you?
Yeah. Alright. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to King's Quest 6 and then later 7. I gotta say, I really like this playlist. Yeah. Sorry. Eee.
I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating, so won't the real Slim Shady please stand up, please stand up, please stand up.
Beautiful. I do push-ups later. I have a full belly. Anyways, welcome everybody to King's Quest 6. And then later on 7. But first off, we are gonna... Yes, I know. I already did that, so Vasa can't shout at me. I already brought him in the background. Look at him, perched on top of my laundry basket. So, yeah, I gotta say my whole stream looks like now like an 80s, like a 90s web page or so. Basically like the old Space Jam web page. That just reminds me, does the old Space Jam web page still exist, or did they remove it? Oh, you did not. Oh, they did not. Okay. I already wasn't too keen on Space Jam 2, but what they did is replace. They replaced the old Space Jam side because the new movie. The new movie came out, Space Jam 2: A New Legacy, which I didn't really care too much now, but now I actually love it because having the old Space Jam website was just an beautiful artifact of its time. Now they replaced it. What a horrid thing to do. Alright, enough horrible noises. Okay, they were nice enough to oh yeah, good. Okay, they're not completely horrible in my book, but still, be mad. Anyways, so last time we left off, we're right in front of the finale. We're going to storm the castle with our scythe, since we have a dex build, and we're just gonna slice up the guards. Easy peasy. Okay, is there anything else we might give Casima? That's the other thing. Is that really what will happen? Does Alexander look like a fighter?
To use that there.
No, Alexander, that won't happen. Sadly. He definitely does look like a dex build. Well, I mean, he has, or essentially has a charisma build, considering he was able to persuade death into crying.
Alexander doesn't want to give that back to the knight.
I wonder if there's still an item I can give back to Sing Sing, since he's still perched up there.
Alexander doesn't want to give that.
Well, I don't think any of those are actually, because we need the feather. Right, because the feather needs to be dunked in there. Doesn't matter. One of speech character from Fallout. Alexander's a charisma 1, speech 100 character from Fallout. What? Maybe I didn't quite understand that.
Alexander rubs the object against the rabbit's foot, hoping it will spread good luck.
Nice. We got a lucky feather now. So how does a spell go again? Swampo, Styx Water, Black Feather Horse. Horse Feather. Anyways. So I looked up what the handkerchief is for, and the handkerchief we need inside the castle, so we didn't miss anything. Why doesn't get 100 speech? Ah, okay, you mean like that. Charisma 1, speech 100 today. Yeah, that's one of the things that was always a little bit weird. That was always a little bit weird, in my opinion. Yeah, int 1. That's one of the things I still have on my bucket list. Is do an one int playthrough of Fallout New Vegas, just because it has so many low end interactions. And I think my favorite low end interaction from Fallout New Vegas is still that the companion Arcade Gannon joins you if you have low int because he pities you, and that I just find so incredibly cute. He's like, okay, this retard won't survive without me. I'm gonna join him. I'm gonna help him out a little bit. I'm a good Samaritan. Whatever. Anyways, time to slice up the guards. Let's go. Combat stance.
There's no point in using that on the castle entrance. Even
No.
if Alexander could get close enough to do so.
I want to use it on the guard. Oh, there we go.
I really must get inside the castle to see the princess. Perhaps this will convince you.
Slice.
Gone! We have no interest in any...
Alright. Sadly, I cannot slice up the guards. We have to do it differently. That differently is using our last magical spell. Right. Magica. Magica Dispel. Yeah. It's a reference. Well, I mean, Alexander wants to give it to them for some odd reason. Alright, anyways, let's put these in there.
Alexander dips the large black feather into the teacup and stirs the contents gently.
Ah.
To his amazement, the jet black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup. The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency. Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather.
Why? The feather could be cute. King's Quest 7 is your favorite one? Okay, that I find interesting, because King's Quest 7, I probably wouldn't have not played it if people didn't ask for it.
The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup contains a thick, black, paint-like mixture.
Can I drink it?
The teacup feels...
You can ask him. Alright,
The
skull.
teacup is too delicate to be played around with. Alexander might break it.
I wanted to drink it. Alright, fine. Let's do what we need to do. That is...
To paint something, Alexander must first choose a location where he wants to paint.
Oh.
The paint can then be used on that location.
Alright, so I'm not sure if there are actually several places where I can paint, but I think it's only one place. Alright.
There's no reason to use that on the book. Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank castle wall. Ah, a doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed.
Alright, and now we use the incantation, I think.
Alexander opens the spellbook.
Ah, I see. Being nostalgic.
With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door. Magic paint, black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw, according... The spell worked. The door has magically solidified.
Despite the narrator casting the spell and not Alexander. Right. Right. Dorget. Honestly, I barely remember what's inside the castle.
Eager to be inside the
So
castle,
that's gonna be interesting.
Alexander opens the enchanted door.
Inner thoughts.
steps
So
inside.
Alexander constantly talks in the third person.
The magic paint door fades back into the wall. So much for an easy exit.
Alright, castle time. Or should we call it, wait, another fun reference? Castle Crashers. LOL. Okay, enough about that. Well. Thank you, boys. Well, I think the only thing to do is just try out every door and see what's behind it. Let's start with this
Alexander
door.
doesn't see any way of opening that door manually. Alexander doesn't...
Okay. Well, let's try this door then.
Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside.
Nice. Bedsheet.
The cot looks uncomfortable, not to mention a little dusty. Alexander decides against taking a nap there.
But I want the cloth.
Alexander sees nothing of interest. Alexander has no need for the torch. The castle is well lit, with the exception of these dank rooms.
Dank.
The gargoyle only grins maliciously at Alexander and does not respond.
Ooh, Spooter.
Alexander couldn't and wouldn't want to reach the spider.
Well, the last time he had no trouble trying to touch a black widow.
Alexander couldn't and wouldn't want to reach the spider. Alexander sees nothing of interest in that part of the... Alexander sees nothing of interest in... Alexander sees nothing...
Well, alright. Let's go for next door.
Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside.
The double D. He opens up the double D. Oh, yes.
Mother? Mother, where are you?
Sup, my boy?
What's the matter, little boy?
I'm lost. I can't find my mother. I don't know why she would just leave me here. I've been alone ever so long.
Ooh, Spooter. Prod.
Alexander couldn't and...
Okay.
A spirit weeps inconsolably on the cot. The spirit appears to be the ghost of a little boy.
Anything else you got to say?
Is
on
there
it?
anything I can do?
The ghost continues to weep, ignoring Alexander.
Oi! Don't ignore me. Let me...
Alexander doesn't want to...
Right.
Would this comfort you, sad spirit?
No. More?
Mother! Come back for me!
The little boy ghost has no interest in that.
Alright, let me just stab him then. Back on Silver Tongue is his butt. Beautiful. Right.
Would this comfort you, sad spirit?
In Scrum MVM.
Back for me!
I have no idea
The
what that
little
is
boy
actually.
ghost has no interest in that.
Well, if you can link it, I can... Is that easy to set up? Because I have just King's Quest 7 normally installed. I didn't know about Scum VM. Or MVM. Alright. We still have a ghost handkerchief.
Alexander is carrying the mother ghost's translucent handkerchief.
Alright. Let's give him Ghost Mom's handkerchief. Oh, please, by the way, don't tell me that Scum MVM would have also worked for King's Quest 5 and 6.
You must be the son of the spirit I met in the realm of the dead. She gave me this handkerchief and asked me to tell you that she's waiting for you there.
Oh, okay, good.
It's Mama's. It even smells like her.
You're a ghost. You don't have a sense of smell.
I know where to go.
Wait. Before you go, is there anything you can tell me about the castle?
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel is the door. Nobody except me knows it's there anymore.
In the basement behind the Man of Steel, okay.
Farewell.
Bye.
The heavy iron shackle is of no use to Alexander. He'd like to avoid chains as long as possible, actually.
But doesn't he want to get married to Cosima? How about the shackles of marriage? Aye, alright. Oh well. Oh damn. Oh shit. Could have used that for that back then. It's been nothing how it was called.
Alexander opens the dungeon.
Well, let's go to the next dungeon.
A shackle. Alexander is
So there's just a couple of dungeons, eh? Okay, let's save at least. Boy saved. Tony Tough and the Night of the Roasted Moths. What the fuck is that kind of game? Okay. So, Keith saved. Okay, I need to Google that quickly. No, it doesn't ring a bell. I'm not a big player of adventure games. I only just recently got into them. Also, good lord, what the fuck is this kind of an adventure game? Also, why is Tony Tough like the biggest dweeb I've ever seen? Okay, enough about that.
Alexander hears a door of the north hall open. Then, the sound of guard dog.
Oh no. We have this problem again.
Uh-oh, a guard dog. Alexander's been seen.
Hey, you! You're not allowed down here.
Oops.
I think I'm a little lost. I was looking for the wedding and...
Be quiet. The Wizir told us to look out for a saboteur. My nose tells me that's you. Guards!
Stab.
Alexander watches helplessly as the guards descend upon him.
You'll stay in here until we find out what the Wizir wants to do with you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
The guard dogs leave Alexander to his fate, locking the door noisily behind them. Alexander wonders how he'll get out of this one.
Spider, help me. Oh.
Psst. Prince Alex.
Gallo, what are you doing here?
Never mind. Quick, before the guard dog patrol comes around again.
But how did you know I was...
This is no place to talk, Alexander. Just trust that I know everything that goes on in this castle. Now, be more careful. If you get caught again, I don't know if I'll be able to get you out.
Look at him strut away like the boss that he is. Alright, okay.
Alexander sees nothing. Alexander examines the suit of armor, but sees nothing special.
Didn't she
In the
say...
corner is a suit of armor of ancient design. Its right arm beckons slightly.
It beckons slightly. Would you like a flower?
There's no reason to use that on the suit of armor.
As if Alex has any idea of how to defend himself.
A closed door on the north wall bears a small brass plaque. The plaque reads, "Guard Room." Uh-oh.
Ah!
Alexander hears the clear sound of guard dog voices coming from behind the door. He decides opening the door wouldn't be wise.
What kind of King's Quest game is this? It doesn't let me obviously run into traps.
The colors of the stained glass windows glow with filtered light.
Alright, let's move on.
There's a door on the east wall.
Thanks. Okay, let's take a look. See at the door.
Alexander decides to find out what's on the other side of that door.
Yellow!
Prince Alexander, I can't believe it. How did you get into the castle?
Well, actually, it's a little hard to explain.
I bet. You run the terrible risk of being here, though. The castle is crawling with guard dogs, especially today. The Vizier will have your hide if he finds you.
I know that, Jallo. But Cosima is being married today. What greater risk is there than that?
Of course you're right. Young love. I forgot what heartburn it is. But what are you supposed to do about it?
I've got to try to see her. Maybe even stop the wedding.
Is that all? And here I thought you would try something dangerous. Oh.
Don't worry about me, friend. Just tell me, where is Cosima?
As far as I know, she's still in her bedroom upstairs. You'd never make it up there, though. The guard dogs are everywhere, and they're very loyal to the crown. Unfortunately, right now the crown means Al-Hazred. If we had proof of something truly afoul, the guard dogs might listen. As it is, they're your enemies, not his.
I understand. I've had no lack of enemies since I got here. In fact, you'd almost think I wasn't welcome.
There's probably a good reason why so many wish to harm you. I believe the Vizier's
Because you're a huge dick.
presence on the islands.
Tell me about this genie.
Al-Hazred brought the genie with him when he came to this kingdom. It is seldom the genie will take human life himself. Usually he is more of a trickster and a spy. But that doesn't mean he isn't dangerous. In fact, he is quite powerful. If, for example, we could get the genie's lamp, then you could master the genie. Al-Hazred and all our other problems would be solved.
Is that merely wishful thinking? Or do you have something in mind?
Well, I admit I have often daydreamed about owning that lamp. My fingers are nimble enough, and I could probably find a chance to steal it. Unfortunately, the theft would be detected immediately, and I happen to prefer my neck attached to my body.
If the theft were detected.
Exactly. So, I have also thought if I had a replica of the genie's lamp, an exact replica, I just might be able to... where would we get a replica of the genie's lamp? Dreaming's pleasant, but I'm afraid it won't help to stop the wedding. But for Cosima's sake, well, I wish you luck. I'll be here if you can think of anything I can do to help.
Thanks, Jallo.
In the end, he doesn't give too much of a shit, to be honest. He's like, oh, well, Cosima's getting married to Tyrant. Well, as long as he pays me well. Yeah. Alright. Oh, Jallo, your clowny ass is gonna be needed, so... Yeah, it's a living. I mean, even a Tyrant needs to have... Even Tyrants have jesters, so... Yep. Well, luckily we have an exact replica of the lamp. Here we go.
I've been thinking of what you said about swapping a replica for the genie's lamp. I got this lamp from the old lamp seller in town. Do you think it will pass?
Why, yes! It's an exact replica. That's amazing. How did you guess?
I suppose it was intuition.
I'll have to wait for the right
Better
moment,
knowledge!
But I should be able to get close enough to swap this for the real thing, and none shall be the wiser. Now you shall see Jollo's skill.
I'm sure your hands are mightier than my sword, my clever friend.
Go ahead and do as you've planned, and let me worry about swapping the lamp. If I accomplish the trickery, I'll manage to get the lamp to you somehow. You never fear.
I have faith, Jollo. You are a true friend.
Aw, shucks. I'd do anything for the princess.
Except, I do anything with the princess except, like, 1 minute ago where I just sat on my fat ass inside my chamber. You could have enabled both, but... Aw, damn it. Oh well.
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on Jollo's privacy by looking through his trunk. The circus notice belongs to Jollo. The wall above Jollo's desk sports a notice of a circus. It seems very old. A plain trunk provides minimal storage for the bedroom.
Hey, we get some backstory about Jollo.
The comfortable-looking bed in the corner is neatly arranged. It looks just large enough for Jollo's generous size.
Hey, that's mean.
Jollo uses a brass candelabra to illuminate his writing. Jollo keeps his desk neat and tidy.
But what is he writing?
Jollo keeps his desk neat and tight. A cozy little fire is ablaze in Jollo's fireplace.
Alright. Can we actually burn ourselves to death? I don't think so. Let's see. No, Alexander. Inside. Fine.
And burn a perfectly good hand? Alexander respects Jollo's privacy and leaves his desk alone. Alexander respects Jollo's Jollo needs that chair more than Alexander does.
Yeah, because he's a fat fucker. What are you insinuating, Mr. Narrator?
A chandelier hangs down from the tall ceiling. How on earth does Jollo reach that thing to light it?
Someone pointing out their own plot holes, apparently.
This is not the time for napping.
But. Can I at least plant a sticky flower in his plant, in his bed?
Alexander doesn't want to disturb anything in Jollo's room.
Alright. That's the game's over telling me get the fuck moving. But I don't have mint. Oh wait, I have a mint plant. But I don't have a mint itself. Well, let's make a whole round and see if we can find anything of help. Oh, that just transitions instantly, okay. Well, let's see what's upstairs. Oops.
Uh-oh, guard dogs.
An intruder! Grab him!
I was just looking for the kitchen.
I'll bet you're the foreign saboteur the Wazir warned us about. He sure fits the description. He's supposed to be dangerous, might. Let's throw him in a dungeon, then go tell Captain Saladin.
Right, good idea. You'll stay in here until we find out.
The guard
Never mind.
Yes. Oh, do I have to wait until the guard dog leaves the place? Maybe then I can go into the guard room. Like, I want to know what happens if I get caught a second time. Just out of curiosity. Sup, boys?
Uh-oh, guard.
An intruder! Grab.
I'll bet he
I think someone must have let her.
Who would be crazy enough to do that, Hal?
I don't know, but if I find out, that traitor will be sorry. Let's keep an extra sharp eye in the halls. We'll make sure no one can get near him again.
Right, Hal.
The guard dogs slam the door and lock it. Alexander has a feeling there will be no help from Jollo this time. The dungeon door is locked. Alexander sees nothing of interest. Alexander sees...
Oi!
Hello? Is anyone there? Could someone let me out?
Either there's no one on the other side of the door, or if there is, they aren't moved by Alexander's pleas.
Oi!
Hello? Is anyone there?
Either there's no one... The spider is not interested in hearing about Alexander's problems.
Hello?
Either there's no one...
Is it actually possible to use the brush again?
That would serve no purpose. Alexander sees no use for that item there.
Why
Using
though?
that on the door would accomplish nothing. There's no reason to use that object.
Hey, Mr. Gargoyle, can you help me?
Alexander is singularly alone in this dank cell. Even humming doesn't seem like a good idea.
Alright, let's get some
The
sleep.
cot looks uncomfortable, not to mention a little dusty. Alexander decides against taking a nap there.
So does the game ever continue, or am I just... Oh wait, I have a skeleton key, right?
Alexander unlocks the door with his skeleton key and quickly makes his escape.
Okay, right, I forgot I have a skeleton key. Right. That means I can unlock the other door I wasn't able to... So, which door was the one I couldn't unlock yet? Although there was also the idea of that
The
it...
door of the north hall open. Then the sound of guard dog footsteps. The footsteps are headed this way.
Okay, maybe I can now get into the guard room. Dun, 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 dun.
Uh-oh, a guard dog.
Hey, you!
Damn it. You know, if the narrator would have been quiet, I wouldn't have he wouldn't have spotted me. I blame the narrator. Right, how about we let the give us a random question while I'm trying to figure this stuff out.
Alexander doesn't see any keyhole on that door.
Well, I wonder what that guard dog what that statue wants, though.
There's no reason to use that on the suit of armor. There's no reason.
Well, time to use everything on there. Do you want the dagger?
There's no reason to. There's no reason.
No. Oi, Mother. How does the bot command go to generate a random question?
There's no reason to use. There's no reason to use.
There we go. Did you ever take psychoactive substances besides alcohol? Are there any you want to try regardless? Oh yeah, question exclamation mark. Well, Groll should know that I tried space cake once. Other than that, I had one or two lines of coke, but nothing I would really like ever continue taking because it's Zed knows really well, especially.
Alexander hears the clear.
But anyway, I guess one thing I would probably try, I would maybe try is shrooms. But for that, I definitely would need like a environment that makes safe, that makes sense. You know, people I actually trust, etc., etc.
The castle basement is cool after the. This is the east basement hallway.
I wonder if we can actually draw some more stuff.
Alexander sees no reason to use that on the wall.
Why not?
Alexander sees... From the East Hall, Alexander hears the sounds of a door opening and a...
What uses opioids? This is the bonus.
Alexander hears the clear...
Is that really a good chant? A positive thing? Is it like in King's Quest V where it's like one random entrance or so that I do not know about? Like, the only options we have is either get into the guard room.
Alexander hears the guard dog leave the basement. It seems he's safe for the moment.
Either get into the guard room or find something else.
Alexander hears the clear sound of guard dog voices coming from behind the door. He decides opening the door wouldn't be what... Alexander examines the suit of armor, but sees nothing special. In the corner is a suit of armor of ancient design. Its right arm beckons slightly.
That's the thing. Or I find out what the heck this thing is beckoning for. But I wouldn't quite know what I can give to it.
The magic paint has been used up.
Okay, so magic paint is out of the question.
The painter's brush now has residue from the magic paint left on the tip.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't quite know what.
There's no reason to use that. Alexander sees no reason to... Remembering what the little boy
Oh, I have
said,
to click on the hand.
Alexander experiments with the suit of armor. He pushes down, then pulls up on the knight's right arm.
So, literally nobody else realized that. How? How did nobody realize that?
Voices coming from nearby.
How? Just how? Nobody noticed this night hand that slightly beckoned, and for some odd reason I also needed the kid. Oh, whatever. Alright. So, secret passage. Okay, I think this is also an important thing if I glance through here.
Alexander peers through the chink in the wall.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. They say lately she's been pounding on her door and begging to be let out. Ain't none of my business, sir, but news like that is upsetting the other dogs. Ain't no guard in the castle who would willingly keep the princess anywhere she don't want to be.
Hasred claims that a foreign intruder is here to assassinate her. That's why she's got to be kept under lock and key, right up until the wedding. Call me an old dog that can't learn new tricks, but I say the princess should be the one given the orders. Al-Hasred has been in charge for months, what with the king's death and Casima's mourning. Tonight, the wedding will seal it, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like him or not, he's our liege. Need I remind you of your oath to the crown? Aye, we've an oath. For the sake of the princess, we'll not be forgetting it. He'd just better treat her well.
Speaking of the Wazir, what do you reckon he's keeping in that magical room of his?
It's not a magic room. It's just the door he's enchanted somehow. I say he's still got the royal treasury in there, along with whatever else he's so eager to protect. Not even the court treasurer is allowed in there anymore.
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking of that door. Black magic is what I say. I heard him say, Ali, but then Bay came up and started yapping at me.
Enough! It is not our place to question the practices of our liege, no matter how strange. The wedding will be starting soon. Report to the throne room when you hear the music start.
He was speaking at the door. Black magic is what I heard. He said, I heard him say Ali, but didn't make it. Huh, interesting that it specifically stated that.
Alexander takes another look through the chink in the wall. Captain Saladin has left, and the other two guard dogs are talking too quietly for Alexander to hear them.
Suddenly. Okay.
The old walls are dirty. The old wall. Alexander sees nothing of interest there. Alexander takes another look through the chink in the wall. Captain Saladin has left.
Ah, I will poison you with my stinky flower.
There's no reason to use that.
Okay, I won't. No, Alexander, use the stairs. Okay. So, something Ali then. Ali. Prince Ali, fabulous, he, Ali Abu Abu.
That was a climb. Alexander hears the faint sound of a woman crying nearby.
Our glorious hero that is out of breath after 2 flights of stairs. Beautiful. Okay. I think we can peek on Cosimo.
Alexander peers through the chinks in the wall, trying to locate the source of the crying sound.
Chink? Racist?
Alexander's palms begin to sweat and his heart to race. It's Cosima. He's found her.
Psst. Princess Cosima.
What? Who's there?
It is I, Alexander. I'm here behind this wall.
My, how suave that sounds.
Alexander? It really is you. Oh, I knew you were close by, but how did you get inside the castle walls?
It's a long story and not important now. You did get my ring.
Oh, yes. It has brought me such comfort, Alexander, to know you were close by and had not forgotten. But you shouldn't be here. You're only endangering yourself.
I don't care about the danger.
I have quick save.
Brave anything to learn.
What is it?
Al-Hazred. Do you want to wed him, Cosima?
Oh, please believe me when I say that I never agreed to marry that man. Even when my father trusted Abdul absolutely. I never liked him. But with mother and father gone, I'm afraid there's no stopping him.
If you do not wish to marry him, Cosima, you shall not. I promise you. Only come with me now, and we shall escape.
How? I cannot fit through this wall. Besides, do you think I could leave my kingdom, my people, in Abdul's hands? Abdul would tear the castle apart if I were to disappear from my room. You shall have to do what you can to delay his plans from your end.
I can't just leave you here.
Alexander, do not despair for me. I have been safe in this room for nearly 6 months now. Abdul can be in no hurry, whatever he plans. After all,
Literally everyone during COVID.
I have been planning too, you see. I believe I can escape. If I can only get a chance to lay my hands on a weapon, there might be an opportunity in the hustle of the wedding.
But I...
Shh, just a moment more, then you must go. Let us not waste time with words. Please, let me just look at you, dear Alexander.
A weapon, you say? Hey, finally someone that is resourceful. Fucking finally! Alright, are you a dex or a strength character? For Cass. Here, have a scythe.
Although Alexander would gladly offer Cosima all that he owns, that item would be of little help to her now.
Yes, stinky flower.
Although Alexander would gladly offer Cosima all that he owns...
Alright, but I think I can give her the dagger, actually.
Here, take this dagger. It's not much, but it might come in handy.
Why, it's perfect. This is just the sort of thing I've been looking for.
Thank you, Alexander. I'll keep it close and use it if I must.
Do you want some mint?
Although Alexander would gladly offer Cosima all...
Did we find that in the Minotaur Labyrinth? I think? Do you want that?
Although Alex...
No, wait, I can't give her the painter's brush. I have to trade it in. Hey, we're back to one page. Do you want that back again?
The lock on Cosima's door rattled.
Alexander, hurry!
Do you want your ribbon back?
Cosima sent that ribbon to Alexander. It would be rude to return a token of a lady's affection.
Yeah. Maybe the skeleton key.
I have this key. It will work on any lock. Perhaps you could use it to escape.
I'm afraid my door is locked from the outside. A key wouldn't do me much good.
What? Oh, well, okay.
Here.
Why?
Maybe the rabbit's foot for good luck?
Although Alexander...
No.
Alexander looks with longing at the fair Cosima. She's even more beautiful than he remembered. Alexander stands in the secret passageway, so close yet so far from his heart's desire.
Can I prod you?
The lock on Cosima's door rattles abruptly.
Alexander, hurry! Step away before they see you!
Right, gave it a weapon. Nice. Okay, neat.
Alexander hears scuffling and a woman's brief cry from the other side of the wall. Then,
Eep.
silent. Alexander looks through the chinks in the wall, anxious to see what the commotion was about. Cosima is gone. Where could they have taken her? How could he have let them take her?
A fine rescuer I'm turning out to be.
Oh, come on. You're on the other side of a wall, and you don't have Misty Step, or Gaseous Form, or any other kind of spell that lets you teleport through small holes. So chill. Well, we are in the castle. I saved the little ghost boy. I found a secret passageway. I gave the dagger to Casina, hoping that's actually the right thing to do. Oh yeah, and exactly. Got painted my way in. So horrible. Well, I mean, he is the kind of type of hero that gets winded after 2 sets of stairs. So yeah, he is kind of horrible.
Alexander sees nothing of interest there. The old walls are dirty and show the neglect of a forgotten place.
Yeah, what is this? What is this anyway to begin with?
Alexander.
Hey, look, another peeky hole. There are so many peeky holes in this place. What the fuck? Is this like some sort of... Did this castle belong to a voyeurist? I'm just saying, because I've been running into 3 hole in the walls to peek through. This has to be... This might just be an intentional spy tunnel. No, this castle belonged to a fucking pervert. Peeping Tom Castle. There we go. Anyways, let's peek through the next hole. Perf place. Perf palace.
Alexander looks through the chink in the wall.
Who the heck is that?
Dear Shadrach, salutations from the Society of the Black Cloak, etc., etc. My long preparations are about to come to fruition. In a matter of minutes, I will wed the lovely Cosima.
Evil laughter.
Once I've established my power and my crown, I can stage another accident.
The princess has proven infuriatingly stubborn, as you know. She's becoming quite a dangerous little thorn in my side. In a way, it is a shame I have to kill her.
Because exposition.
She is lovely and would be amusing to keep around, but I can't risk her talking treason to one of the guards. So far, I've managed to keep her locked away, but I can't continue that forever. Well, on to it now. I'd send her to you, but as you know, I had no luck in doing so with Mordak. I close in triumph. King Abdul al-Hazred. I think it's about time to see if Shamir has taken care of the wench as I asked. It's almost time for the wedding.
Oh look, he's in league with the other evil wizard from the last
Vizier's
game.
words fill Alexander with blazing anger and fear for Cosima's life.
That blackguard! That murderous swine! He'll not have his way if I have anything to say about it.
Alexander looks through the chink in the wall.
Right, I'm laughing
Vizier's
about
study is now empty.
Remember what? I mean, it's villainous thing number 566. Right. Right. So, evil laughter. Okay, let's move on. What? Ah, it's the ray of light. I was to say, what the fuck? This is actually kind of a nice attention to detail. Look at it. It actually, like, blocks the ray of light. That's pretty neat. Okay, anyways. Oh, can I peek through here?
Alexander sees nothing of interest there.
Alright. Okay, but this looks accessible. Prod.
Alexander sees lots of black cloaks.
Hmm.
The trunk is locked.
Aha! Well, I do have a skeleton key.
Alexander inserts the skeleton key in the trunk's lock and turns it. He hears a click. Alexander opens the trunk. Alexander isn't interested in the oily perfume. The books look interesting, but the castle is not a good place to relax and read.
Fine, I only read the papers then.
Alexander picks up the most recent letter and examines it. The letter is addressed to Abdul al-Hazred from the wizard Shadrach. It reads, "Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of great Mordak's death, though he was a bit of a ninny at chess. It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. I must congratulate you on your handling of the king and queen. Isolating the island so that no protest could develop was another brilliant stroke. It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way. Do as I recommended with the girl, and you shall have your crown."
That fiend!
Oh, I got evidence. I found Jello, and I gave him the correct lamp in order to replace the genius lamp.
Alexander... There's undoubtedly more unnerving information in those letters, but Alexander has already seen enough.
Do I have it with me?
Alexander is carrying a letter taken from the Wazir's trunk.
Obviously incriminating evidence.
Alexander opens the ebony box and looks inside. Inside the ebony box is a piece of paper with the word Zebu printed on it.
Have you opened the secret door yet? Not sure which secret door you mean.
Some old ivory dice have been left in the box. There's an old bottle of black ink among the box's trinkets.
I'll take any of
The
those.
bottle contains only a small amount of black ink, most of it dried at the bottom, Alexander decides to leave it there.
Fine. Do we want some dice?
Finding Cosima is no game of chance. The brush is old and small. Alexander isn't interested in taking it. Alexander can read the piece of paper without taking it.
It requires a password.
Inside the
Isn't that where what we're currently collecting? Ali and Zebu? That's a place where all the treasures from the Isles are hidden, right?
There doesn't seem to be anything on the bed except for a lot of silk.
Well, let's steal it.
There doesn't seem to be anything.
I know.
Alexander crawls back through the wardrobe.
Get back in there.
What? And burn a perfectly good hand? A fire in a small hearth warms the bedroom. A candle-lit chandelier lends a soft light to the bedroom. A canopied bed arranged with a small wooden table graces the wall near the fireplace. A large, soft cushion has...
Alright, I think we got everything in this room. Alright. Evil cushions. Alright, let's get the heck out of here.
Alexander steps confidently out into the upstairs hallway and sees two guard dogs.
What's up, my boys?
Hello there.
Don't just stand there. Grab him, Bay! I'll bet it's that saboteur fellow, the Wiz... No. Woof. The Wazir will run you through if he doesn't get a chance at the prisoner. Let's put him in the dungeon. I will fury. You'll stay in here until we find out what the Wazir wants to do with you.
The guard dogs leave Alexander to his fate, locking the door noisily behind them. Alexander wonders how he'll get out of this one.
Come on, Jello. Sup?
Prince Alex.
Jallo, what are you doing here?
Never mind. Quick, before the guard dog...
Yes.
But how did you know I was...
This is no place to talk, Alexander. Just trust that I know everything that goes on in this castle. Now, be more...
Hey there, son. How are you doing, man? I think we won't have too many deaths anymore. Maybe against the final boss. Well, Jello just struts away like the Chad that he is. Alright, do we have all the things required in order to open this door?
Alexander doesn't see any way of opening that... Since the door on the west wall has no visible knob or handle, Alexander decides to try to open it with his voice. He composes his words carefully.
So, I suppose it's Ali Zebu? Ali Zebu.
Listen, door. I would have you open. Ali Zebu.
It works.
Haha! Ooh, look, weapons. Perfect. Armored up and ready to go.
Alexander doesn't need the urns. Alexander doesn't need the urns. Alexander doesn't need the gold shield and spears. Besides,
what?
The soft gold wouldn't stand up well in a real battle.
But the spear... That's actually a good point. I really liked how Karenish Alexander was towards the door. Like, listen up! Listen, door! You listen to me and listen to me exactly, or I'm gonna ask for the door manager, or whatever the heck. Ooh, horn.
Alexander sees nothing of interest there.
It's a horn.
Alas, the trumpet won't bring these walls tumbling down, and thus is of little use to Alexander.
Well, anyways, let's remove this weird cloth and see what might be underneath there.
Alexander pulls the drapery aside, curious as to what might lie underneath.
Ta-da! So what is it?
On the table is a coat of arms with the head of a beast on the crest.
Beast said that his coat of arms was stolen by the druids. This must be it.
On the table is a miniature oak tree. It looks very old.
That must be the sacred miniature oak that the druids thought the winged ones stole.
On the table is a strange-looking stone that's giving off an odd, high-pitched noise.
That must be the Isle of Wonders singing stone. Didn't the queens think that the beast had stolen it?
On the table is a fleece made of gold.
That fleece must belong to the winged ones, and they thought the Isle of Wonder had taken it.
As Alexander looks at the objects on the table, he realizes the depth of the Wazir's cunning. It must have been the Wazir or an accomplice who stole that one thing most precious to each island, and then leaked rumors that one of the other islands was responsible.
What did the Wazir have to gain by causing the islands to hate one another?
Interesting. Let me take this down.
Alexander decides to leave the singing stone here in the treasure room for safekeeping, until it can be returned to the Isle of Wonder. Alexander decides to leave the gold. Alexander decides to leave Beast's coat of arms. Alexander decides to leave the miniature oak.
Ah, come on.
Alexander sees nothing of interest there.
Well, there's a barrel or something like that.
Alexander is standing in the castle of the... Those trunks probably contain the kingdom's treasure, once guarded so well and used so wisely by King Caliphim, now in the hands of that blackguard Alhazred. Those trunks...
Alright, well, we found something out. The question is what to do now. So, well, plan unfolded. So we got got a letter saying how evil he is. Now we got a door to show how evil he is. What else can we do now? Yes, I'm gonna hydrate. I already gotta buff the cost of this dumb shit. Well, that's a good point, considering I haven't hydrated a lot. But I'm still full with breakfast food. I've definitely become a real sucker for breakfast food. Don't forget your push-ups. Should I do them right now? The problem is, like I said, I still don't have the camera proper for it. But you will hear me wheeze. Is that enough?
Alexander hears the clear...
So do I just get caught by the guards again?
Uh-oh, a guard dog. Alexander's been seen.
Hey!
Alexander...
Grr. Which gets hard when you're breathing. Alright, let me quickly do them then. I'll do 20 then. Just out of niceness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh. Ay, vey. The thing is, I'm still full of breakfast food. Right before stream, I had a big ass full English breakfast. That definitely is still lying on my tummy. So this was maybe not the best idea. Shut up. Also, I really gotta rename that to push-ups. Well, now you have the joy of me hearing me breathe into the microphone.
Alexander.
Well, I haven't eaten all day, that's the thing. Nice to jolly.
Alexander.
The big question is what to do now. What? Like, I have the scripture now. Can I give that to Jalo, maybe? Although Jalo is not around, I think. Unless I can give it to the guard dogs upstairs. Because I have evidence now that he's an evil boy.
Alexander sees. Uh-oh. Guard.
An intruder! Grab it!
No, I don't have any option to do
He
anything.
sure fits right.
Bonk.
I think someone must. I don't.
Alexander unlocks the and quickly makes him.
So can I get caught as many times as I want to with the skeleton key?
Alexander hears the.
Okay, I want to see what happens if I get caught a third time. What's up, boys?
Uh-oh. Guard dog.
An intruder! Grab him! I'll bet you're the foreign saboteur. He sure fits the description. Right. Good idea. The Wazir will have our heads if he finds out that prisoner escaped. How do you suppose he did it, Ralph? Well, Hal, I figure he must have had something on him that he used to open the door. That's why I personally searched him. You did? What'd you find? Only this funny-looking key. He ain't got it no more, though, now does he? Ha ha! Good work, Ralph.
Yeah, why didn't we search him the first time? Oh, now it's over.
Just as Alexander realizes that he has no possible means of escape, he hears the sound of wedding music playing somewhere in the castle.
Confound this dungeon. I'll never be able to stop the wedding now.
Oh, look at how sad he looks. Tis a noble thing to have a means of escape, and tis a far better thing to never get caught at all. Oh, look at how distressed he is. He is so sad looking. I don't know why I find it so funny. That's actually a good point, but I don't think the guard dog really... then again, the guard dog was only looking for specific things in order to see how he escaped. So maybe he just ignored the scriptures. Because after all, he's just a stupid mud. No offense. Actually, plenty of offense.
Alexander opens the secret passage. Alexander takes Captain Saladin has left.
I think the idea is that I might have to find Captain Saladin somewhere, because he is the only smart person in this room. Or in the guard. But I'm not sure where I can find Captain Saladin. Hey, this time he's not coughing and wheezing.
Alexander looks. Cosima is gone.
A fine...
Yes, you suck at being a hero.
Alexander looks. Alexander looked. The Wazir's study is now empty.
Okay. Ah, Pirate is getting ignored by the bot. I guess the bot only listens to Vaser. Oh, it's quotes. But why is it quotes instead and not quote?
Alexander opened.
So is there anything else we can do here?
Alexander isn't the book. There's undoubt. Alexander can read. The brush is old and the bottle can. Finding Cosima is no game. What? And burn? A large, soft cushion has been strategically placed on the cold marble floor to provide a comfy seat near the fire.
Strategically, eh?
There's nothing under the cushion but the floor.
Maybe the carpet?
The rug is too heavy to lift. The rug is too heavy to lift. There's nothing of interest about that part.
Can I slice the carpet up?
Alexander sees no use for that item there. There's no point in doing that to the chandelier.
Doing that to the chandelier.
To consume all. There's no point in doing that. Would serve no. To consume. There's no point in doing. There's no reason to use that object.
What am I missing here? Don't really have much.
Using that on the bedroom. Why do that with the wardrobe? The trunk has already been unlocked.
Maybe I want to lock it again, so it's less sus. Can't use the map, right?
Alexander remembers what the pawn shop.
If I go out, I'll get caught again, right? Let's see. Caught? Question mark.
Alexander stepped.
Hey, who the? Don't just think. No. I think someone must have.
Okay, I'm a little bit stuck. What to do now? Well, can we still use the brush?
Alexander sees no use. Alexander sees no use for that item there. Alexander sees no.
Either we need to do something in this room, or there's something down in the dungeon. Or I missed something in the treasure room, but it didn't look like there's anything in the treasure room. Or is there a room I didn't see? I didn't find?
Alexander crawled.
Can I see if Jolo is back? I mean, I did already go to Jolo at one point. Ah, perfect. Because that's also like one of the things I would say that has to happen next is like that I would have won 3 times more. Wasn't so mentally retarded. Beautiful. Good old Kingdom Come Deliverance. Can I even get out? I can't get out.
Alexander sees nothing. Alexander doesn't see. Since the...
Listen, door.
It worked.
Is there something I didn't see?
A gracefully curled trumpet. The winged... Those... Alas, the trumpet. Alexander... Alexander. Alexander doesn't need.
I do like the different tones of Alexander.
Alexander. Alas. Alexander. There's nothing of interest. Alexander doesn't.
Alexander. Oh, let's go take a look if Jello's back. The jolly fuck.
Alexander sees nothing to do that.
Well, he's not back.
Alexander doesn't. And burn the circus noted. Alexander. This is.
As if the guard music is over, I guess that means the guard dog is on its way.
Alexander feels his pocket. Alexander feels his pockets carefully to make sure he hasn't lost anything.
Oh man, that's mood. That is so mood. Oh, who doesn't know that? Rummaging through your pockets to check if you still have everything. And that mini heart attack when you realize you don't feel your phone in your pocket. Only to realize you actually currently have it in your hand. I'm a little bit stumped.
Alexander doesn't want to disturb anything in Jello's room.
Is there a point where you have to go to the guard dog's room, or? Okay, I feel we have either a bug going on or something is not going 100% properly. Or maybe it's the King's Quest V final thing where there's just a room I don't know about because it's just so badly because the only room we haven't been to yet is over there. I don't. But what? That's the question. You have everything to finish. Okay. So, the only thing missing is Jello being back in his room, or what are we waiting for exactly?
The door on the east wall does not respond. The door to the second level does not respond. The hallway does not reply. The hallway does not reply. The hallway does not. Alexander promises himself that he will not go home until he has determined what Casima's
yes,
plans are.
please help me out,
and
because
if he
I
needs
don't
his
quite
help.
see what I would need to do. Exit the room and walk to the east. Climb up the steps and open the door at the top. But I did that. Didn't I do that? It's this door right here, right?
Uh-oh, guard.
An intruder.
But they just...
Bet. You're the foreign saboteur, the whiz. He sure fit right.
Well, I can't give them the
I
letter,
think
though.
someone must have let our prisoner loose, Ralph. Oh, I
Don't have an opportunity to give them the letter, though.
The dungeon door. Alexander and quick.
Do I have to, like, have it ready in my inventory or something like that?
Alexander opens the letter. It is addressed to Alhazred. Greetings to a brother of the... It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. It looks like...
Alhazred, you shall pay.
Oh, please don't tell me that I actually had... Okay, I did everything in this place, right?
Since the...
Let me just quickly check.
Listen.
It worked.
Okay, so let's read the letter again.
Alexander, greeting.
Okay, maybe I did not read the letter, which was kind of weird, considering I'm pretty sure I did. After all, I picked it up.
Uh-oh. Guard dogs.
An intruder! Grab him!
I was just looking for the kitchen.
I'll be sure. I think
Okay. Or is next time Saladin outside?
Greetings. It's Alexander.
Or am I supposed to get caught twice and now Saladin is there and Saladin is actually the reasonable dog? Because coming...
Uh-oh.
An intruder! Grab him!
I was just looking for the kitchen.
I'll bet you're the foreign saboteur. He sure fit right. Good. The Wazir will have our heads if he finds out that prisoner escaped. How do you suppose he did it, Ralph? Well, hell, I figure he must have had something on him that he used to open the door. That's why I personally searched him. You did? What'd you find? Oh,
yeah, now I'm dead again.
Just as Alexander realizes that he has no possible means of escape, he hears the sound of wedding music playing somewhere in the castle.
Did I bug out the game? Oh, pat, 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 pat.
Alexander, greeting. It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way. Do as I recommended with the girl, and you...
Alhazred.
Alexander's...
hey, who's the... I think someone must have let our prisoner loose, Ralph. Who would be crazy? I don't know.
The dungeon door. Alexander unlocked and quickly. Alexander, since the...
Listen.
It worked.
Okay, I have everything inside here.
Alexander, greetings. It looks like Alexander can't...
That's my inventory. Do I have to wear my lucky foot?
There's no reason to use that on the Wazir's letter.
Yes, I checked each of the items.
Alexander decides to leave Beast's coat of arms. The Winged One's golden fleece. Beast's coat of arms. The Druid's sacred min... The Isle of Wonders singing stone is perched on the table.
Never used the last bit of paint on the brush. Not sure why we would use that.
The painter's brush now has residue from the magic paint left on the tip.
Just a cup.
The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup contains the residue of black paint. Alexander, greeting. Alexander.
Well, I'm glad that I didn't finish this game last stream.
Uh-oh.
An intruder. I'll bet he... The Wazir will... Well, how...
Just as Alex...
Okay, how about I just do the whole castle again? Because I don't know what to do, so it shouldn't be too hard. I'll just go speedrun mode. Yes. Speedrun mode, go. Whoosh. 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 Black feather combined cup.
Alexander and stirs the... To his amazement, the teacup...
Oh, no, no, Alexander, go back. Gotta go fast.
To paint something. Feeling art. Ah, Alexander has... With...
Oh, wait. Just hold.
The spell worked. Eager to be... and steps in.
Yes.
The magic paint. Alexander.
Mother?
Yes.
I don't...
Yes. Stop crying. Go have a handkerchief.
You must be...
Yes, piss off. Okay, let's visit Jello.
Alexander decides...
Here, lamp. Go on, smack wall quicker. Okay. Speed run. Look at him swag walk. Good lord, I don't want to see him swag walk all the way up. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Please. Thanks.
There's nothing of interest. Alexander sees nothing. Remembering what...
Okay. Peeping Tom time.
Alexander.
Yes, Ali. Yes, I got it. Thank you. Get up there.
Phew, that was a climb. Alexander hears the faint sound of a woman crying.
Yes.
Oh, but you shouldn't... Oh.
There we go. Have a dagger.
Here.
Alexander looks... The lock. Casino.
Okay, next PP hole.
Alexander look.
Yes.
The princess.
Yes. Stop being so evil.
Alexander's...
Alright, now... Oh, this...
Alexander...
Alexander.
Alexander...
Alexander.
Alexander, the letter...
Alexander.
Alexander...
Alexander.
Alexander...
Alexander.
Alexander...
Alexander.
Alexander opens the... Alexander can read...
Alright, so is there anything else in this room I can do or look at?
There's nothing under... Alexander, the rug is...
Because I also can't go back, because for some reason Alexander is not able to move all the way back. So I have to get caught here, right? Alright. Let's see. Speedrun 2.
Alexander step...
Hey, who the...
Yeah. Perfect, thank you. Now you swag walk away, please. Swag walk a little bit quicker, though. Now we go Ali Zeebo on the door. Ali Zeebo.
Listen, door.
Oh, I can't go back. Oh well. That's a big question, though. Is it quicker or not?
On the tape. On the...
That...
On the tape.
That must...
On the tape. As Alexander looks at...
What did the Vizier have?
Oh, should I follow Jollo? Okay. Okay, then let me go back the traditional way.
Alexander Crow.
Because then maybe I can directly follow Jollo. Which is actually kind of a retarded idea, because like, hey, this person totally did not release me, by the way. Oh, there we go. I just have to click on the right rock. I see. Now let's go Ali Zeebo on that door. Prince Ali. Fabulous he. Ali Baba. Which would be weird, to be honest, because it would be a dead man walking situation with giving you still like...
On the table. That... On the table.
Like, giving you a false sense of hope.
As Alexander...
What?
Those... Alexander... A great...
Okay, let's read the letter.
Alexander, greetings. It looks like... Alexander hears the sound. Oh no. The wedding music has begun.
Ah!
Alexander doesn't want to get trapped inside the dungeon now.
Okay. So the wedding didn't trigger. Okay, now. Okay, for some odd reason the game just bugged out. That's like the most evil wedding music I've ever seen. Oh, is it on a timer? Can I like take too long or so?
Alexander hears the guard enter the West Hall. Alexander looks cautiously around the Grand Hall, but there are no guard dogs to be seen. The wedding music is coming from behind those two large doors.
Oh!
Prince Alexander, here, the Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding. Since you are of noble birth, I will give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here before killing you. I warn you, it had better be good.
Don't you... Oh, wait, can I want to see him murder me. Stab me!
You Alexander. You were told to stay away from the castle, but you chose not to listen. I have no choice but to obey the Vizier.
But Saladin...
Hey, we kinda got a death scream.
Tickets up. Next.
Evidently, Saladin is a dog to be reckoned with.
I gotta say though, it's kind of a weird death scream because you know, getting your lung punctured with a saber is not the point where you would scream Bloody Mary or Hail Mary or whatever. Bloody murder. There we go. He's a good boy. Saladin didn't do nothing wrong. He's just a good boy.
Alexander hears the guard enter the...
Yes.
Alexander looks...
Okay, let's save. I still love how stupidly evil this music sounds. Good boy.
The wedding music.
Prince Alexander, here. The Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a... Since you are a...
Do you want the mint?
I have this.
That means nothing to me. Your time is running out.
What do you mean? Have a stinky plant.
I have this.
That means nothing to me.
Scythe.
Alexander would never get a chance to use that scythe before the guard dog ran him through. Besides, Alexander senses that there might be a chance to reason with the captain of the guard.
Is there anything else funny? Here I have...
Saladin would be unlikely to believe Alexander as to the origins of that red...
You give me no...
But Saladin...
Well, sadly I do not have a bone. Sadly I do not have a bone. I do also not have a mint, sadly. Alright.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bookshop. Alexander is carrying a message from his beloved Cassima.
I want to know if this technically
Give
also...
me no excuse to save you.
But
Dude! Bad boy.
The wedding music is...
Give him a boner. Ooh, whoop.
Prince,
I wonder if this is just like the blessed good ending.
Wait! I'm a friend of Cassima's. I have a note to prove it.
Vizier Al-Hazred said you were a danger to the princess. Even if she believes you to be a friend, I have no reason to doubt that the Vizier is right about you.
Hey guys, how are you doing? It definitely has been a while. Are you ready for Christmas? Anyways, here, have the extra.
If you love your princess, you'll hear me out. The Vizier is not what he appears to be. Cassima is in terrible danger. I have proof that this is so. For your princess's sake, you must believe me.
Let me see that.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with rage.
This is treason. I'll have his throat. But how do I know this letter is not a forgery? You could have written this yourself.
But I did not. Have you no doubts of your own about Al-Hazred? Don't you see? All he wants is the crown. Cassima is being coerced. We must stop the wedding.
It is true. I have had my suspicions about the Vizier, especially
Suddenly.
when King Califim and Queen Alaria died. But I have seen Cassima with him several times. She appears to be quite happy, even enthusiastic. I don't believe she could love him if he truly were so wicked.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that snake.
A jilted lover would not believe it. But come, see for yourself.
Oh, I know what's happening.
The captain of the guard leads Alexander into the throne room, where a ceremony seems to be in progress. Alexander feels his blood run cold at the sight.
I, Cassima, declare Abdul al-Hazred as my lawful and beloved husband and king of this realm.
But, Cassima, what are you saying?
Do you still claim that the princess is being forced? Perhaps it's you that's the danger, as the Vizier has said.
What might be happening? I wonder. Really busy later, finding some free time again. Huh. Definitely nice to see. Look at this guy's genie scum. Good point. Yeah. Nice to see that you have some time again. Especially during Christmas, since that's usually kind of a, well, more or less stressful time. But I know some people that have like a huge tizzy during Christmas because of all the meetings and stuff, but for me it's gonna be a really simple time. Alright, anyways. Waiting. I wanna see what happens if I don't interfere. I'm gonna murder you!
Alexander will have to get closer before he can give anything to the bride or groom. Alexander approaches the wedding party.
Prince Alexander here? This is an outrage! How dare you allow this traitor to get past you, Saladin? You stupid mutt! Can't you even keep the castle free of assassins during your own princess's wedding? Kill him! Kill him now!
Lord Al-Hazred, with all due respect, you are not quite king yet. And this is a wedding ceremony, not an execution.
What? How dare you contradict me, you flea-bitten mongrel! I gave a direct order. Obey me, or feel my wrath.
Milady, I apologize for my behavior, but I am yours to command in all things. I wanted merely to hear your own wishes from your own lips. Tell me what it is that you wish me to do with this young man, and I will obey.
Why, Captain, you heard my dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious young man's death, then I want nothing more than to see him get his wish. Obey thy liege now and always.
As you wish, Princess.
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword, a shout is heard from the direction of the Grand Hall.
Hold! In the name of the true king!
King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria burst into the throne room, looking alive and well, and full of wrath. Behind them, a line of supporters look prepared to battle, if necessary, for their beloved royal couple.
Cassima, darling, are you all right? Has he hurt you?
Hands off of her, you murderous goat!
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it, Mother.
But, Caliphim, that's not Cassima. I'd know my daughter anywhere.
What
oh no! Motherly instincts!
The lovely image of Cassima suddenly bursts into smoke and is replaced by the Vizier's genie.
Why, you conniving serpent!
Get him, guards! Saladin, your sword!
Drat it all! You may have ruined my plans, but you won't get me, or your precious Cassima. Get them, Shamir! I command you!
He's getting away! Stop him!
Yes, sire, as soon as I deal with this genie.
Shamir, the Vizier's genie, begins to throw balls of dazzling light at the guard dogs.
Damn, look at him go. Pew.
The genie, finding a free moment in the battle, suddenly realizes that Alexander is still in the room and sends a dazzle spell his way.
Gotcha, Prince Alexander.
Pew. Oh, damn.
Tickets up. Next.
Genie, meeny, miny, mo. Alexander can't be slow.
Good grief, what the fucking... What? Can I do something here in the meantime?
Alexander doesn't have time to chat with the wedding guests. Cosima is...
I'm certain that Cosima cannot mean what she's saying.
So you say. I would advise you to prove it, if you can.
Alexander doesn't have...
Hold, villain! You shall not marry the princess.
I wonder if I can actually already, like, go towards him with the mint.
Alexander will have to get closer to the bride to get... Alexander...
Alright. Well, let's at least,
Stop the wedding!
If you refuse to defend yourself, you must have faked the letter. Since you cannot prove your point, I shall prove mine.
What? Saladin! What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Okay, that was much more... That was much more graphic. Jesus.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Damn, we could even see, like, blood on his sprite. It's kind of funny. I can... If I shout at Cosima...
Stop the wedding! Cosima, stop!
Oh, now suddenly. Not sure what I did differently this time. Alright. Oh, it took too long.
He's getting away. Yes, sir.
Alright. Okay. Final battle, go! I wonder if I can use the mint on him to incapacitate.
Shamir, the Wazir's... Alexander doesn't have time to deal with the genie now. Al-Hazred has left the throne room and...
Alright, I get it. Ah!
Alexander can't even think about exploring at a time like this. Al-Hazred is getting away.
I'm afraid there's not much more to see in the throne room. There'll be more fireworks out here. Wait, Shamir,
Bam! Alright.
Tickets up. Next.
Did he, by the way...
Genie, meeny, miny, mo. Alexander can't be slow.
Did you see his 360 though? He's 360 no-scope, my ass.
Shamir, that was...
Pew. He is somewhat of a dick. Although I think it's only because he has an evil master, that's why he's a dick. Come on.
Alexander, be careful. Al-Hazred has a sword.
Shut up, wench! Shamir Shamazel! Get in here!
Here I am, master.
It's about time, you bumbling fool! How could you let him follow me?
Well, there were the guard dogs, master, and then...
Never mind! Just kill him! Kill him now!
As you wish, master.
No. Don't kill me. Shamir.
Razzle, dazzle, snap and snazzle.
Oh.
Alexander, I did it. I swapped the lamps. Here, quick, take it.
Bless you, Charlo. I knew you could do it. Now get clear, friend.
No arguments there, my lord. Good luck.
Oh, what the... Jesus! Shamir! What the hell is going on? Dude, chill.
Send a ball of light to frazzle.
Damn, he was going
The
funky.
dazzle ball hits Alexander.
Yeah, it seems we won't. I didn't expect the finale to take so long.
Tickets up.
Next.
Genie, meeny, miny.
Okay.
Razzle!
Can I actually still use the mint?
What I have here, my friend? Peppermint. Nice fresh peppermint. Razzle, dazzle.
Forget the stupid peppermint. Don't you dare even think about it. Mint? Oh no, not now! Do something! Shamir Shamazel! Kill him!
Send a small, I mean a ball of light to frazzle.
Oh, that's a backup option.
Dazzle ball goes wild.
Oh. Oh.
You killed my genie.
Oh, that kills him.
I'll
Alright.
kill you myself for that outrage.
So shall it be, Al-Hazred. I'm ready.
Alright, might as well see what happens. I choose my trusty scythe as my weapon.
That clumsy scythe would be no match for Al-Hazred's sword.
Alexander, no!
Okay, that was quite a pathetic, quite a pathetic, oh no.
Next.
Touche. Alexander should have been on guard.
Alexander, no, don't get stabbed, my grand love. Alright.
Razzle. Bless you. No.
Oh yeah, I guess the peppermint is much easier to do than this.
Shamir Shamazel, hold your spells. I am your master now. I order you to go back into your lamp.
How did you get my lamp? You thief! You've ruined me!
How about you use the genie on Al-Hazred?
Oh, thank Valhalla! I hated working for that loathsome creature. I already feel his nastiness leaving me. How I've longed for a master.
Yeah, exactly. I guess it's a personal matter.
I've got a new master. I've got a new master.
Oh, that's
So
why.
you are a thief as well, Alexander. Stealing the lamp was very clever, I'll grant you that. But I am the master thief. Face my sword if you dare. The man left standing shall have the lamp.
So shall it be, Al-Hazred. I don't need the genie to deal with a coward like you.
Inspiration. Alexander fixes upon the only weapon in sight.
Oh god.
Zounds! This sword must weigh a ton.
He did not skill and strength.
Good. Then you shall only fail sooner, my prince.
Haha!
Oh, the mouse would bite?
This mouse shall bite, as you shall soon see. Or should I say, soon feel?
Behold, giant Dad Graham!
Ha! You can barely lift that sword, my prince. Better to lay it down now. I promise to dispatch you with little pain.
A tempting offer, but I think I'll wait and see what this sword can do.
Suit yourself.
I know, I mean, Alexander. Damn, look at this action scene.
Alexander's arms start to tremble under the effort of wielding the huge sword. His muscles are nearing exhaustion.
Like how Casima's just standing there.
And so it ends.
Not if I can help it, you murderer!
Casima thrusts the small dagger into Alhazred's shoulder with all her might.
Ah! You dare raise a finger to me? You will regret that, princess. But I forget. I stalk a kitten and turn my back to a lion. It wouldn't do to let you gather your strength again, my prince.
Alhazred finishes off Alexander with one swipe of his sword.
Oh, I should have clicked.
Forgive me, Casima.
Alexander! No!
I like how Chad, like, he was standing over me. He's like,
Up. Next.
Touche, Alexander.
oh god, we actually have to do this again.
Bless you. Nope.
Alright, before. Yeah, I know. I've seen it, but I want... If Graham, it would have been over ages ago.
So...
Inspiration, Alex.
Oh.
So, the this man.
Bonk.
Ha! You can barely lift that sword, my prince. Better to lay it down now. I promise to attempt.
You know, considering how barely he can lift the sword, Alhazred really sucks at fighting Alexander. Bonk. I just love the random punch. Bonk.
Alexander's arms start to...
You!
There's no reason to use that object there.
What?
Alexander sees no use for that.
I was about to say, fucking stab him.
Casima, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alexander. I was just so afraid for you.
There's no need to fear anymore, Princess.
Yes, I know. How can I ever repay you? For myself, for my kingdom.
It was not in me to let harm come to you. Can you find it in you, Princess, to give me more than your gratitude?
Alexander, what are you saying?
I love you, Casima. Would you ever consider... Do you think you could... marry me?
You barely talked 10 minutes!
Have doubted it, my prince.
They literally seen each other for like less than 10 minutes or so.
Oh! Guards!
Princess Casima, are you well?
I'm quite well, thank you. Please take Abdul and put him in the dungeon. See to it that he gets a doctor.
Yes, Majesty.
Look at you. Oh look, you can even talk. You can even walk. You can even walk again. That's how wimpy Alexander beat the shit out of Alhazred. Merely a minute later, he can walk all by himself to the dungeon.
Casima and Alexander ask Captain Saladin to perform their wedding ceremony. Saladin is honored to do so.
On this historical day of great joy in the land of the Green
Ah, look,
Isles,
there he is,
we
Chad
witness
Graham.
the union of Casima, beloved princess of this realm, and Alexander, Prince of Daventry. Do you, Prince Alexander of Daventry, take Princess Cassima to be your wife, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Princess Cassima of the land of the Green Isles, take Prince Alexander to be your husband, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a ring?
I have Alexander's royal insignia ring.
Very good. Please place the ring on Cassima's finger.
Oh.
Who gives this bride to be wed?
Her mother and I willingly give our daughter's hand in wedlock.
Who will speak for the groom?
Graham!
I will. Alexander's mother and I recognize his marriage to Princess Cassima with glad hearts, and sanction this union.
Okay, he looks less chatty in this
Then,
game.
Alexander and Cassima, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Congratulations, my children. I have an important question for you both. Please hear me.
Yes, sire?
Alexander, I welcome you into our family with open arms. I place trust in Alhazred because I so badly wanted a son and a husband for my beloved daughter. I was wrong. But you are true and good, Alexander. You have proven yourself to all my people.
Thank you, sire.
Olaria and I have been through much. Even though we have returned to our kingdom, I do not think we are able to reign again.
Yeah, you're literally
To
zombies.
consider the crown. I know as king and queen, you can heal this small kingdom from all the damage that Alhazred has inflicted upon it.
Oh, Father.
Why, I'm honored. What do you think, Cassima?
I love my homeland, Alexander. I would be happy to stay and serve it all my days.
Father, I believe I'm needed here. Would you be very disappointed if...
Son, you must follow your destiny. I do believe the land of the Green Isles needs you. You'll be a magnificent king, though dearly missed in Daventry.
Then, I accept.
Oh, my boy, what a man you've become. And how I will miss you.
Don't worry, Mother. With Shamir's powers, we'll be able to visit often. I'm not about to forget my family.
Congratulations, Alexander. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, dear sister.
Oh, Alexander, I'm so glad. Between the return of my beloved parents and our new reign, you've made me so happy.
Oh yeah, flying racists.
I'm glad I could make up for some of your suffering, my beautiful wife.
Congratulations, King Alexander. When we return home to Daventry, your crew will be glad to hear that their battle at sea was worthwhile in bringing forth a new monarch.
Yeah, all those people that
So
fucking
worried when
died.
I arrived home without you, son. I'm so thankful that you are safe and happy.
And I am as grateful that my crew did not pay for my driven heart.
You have only brought us all good fortune, sire. With Shamir saved and his power used for good, reuniting the islands will be far easier. He has already repaired the ferry. Your road will be easier now that the islands are no longer feuding. Already the wounds are starting to heal.
Yes, my love. Discovering the island's stolen treasures has done more to bring peace to this land than anything else. It is now clear that Alhazred had Shamir steal each of the island's most valued treasures, then blame the thefts on others to cause
Yes,
the
thanks for
islands
spelling
to hate
it
each
out.
other.
Now let us celebrate our good fortune. The evil that has plagued this land is done, and a new reign begins. Long
Yeah, it seems
live
so.
King Alexander and Queen Cassima.
Long live King Alexander! Long live Queen Cosima! Long live the land of the Green Isles! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Man, look at Jala just rocking the fuck out. Also, how are the chess pieces clapping, when I may ask? Oh, is that thing now coming? I think it is. Yes!
Just need to hear you say, if you would have me go or stay. Girl in the tower, I'm reaching out. Please tell me what to do.
Oh, it's so beautiful. This is like the most 90s shit ever. And I gotta say, I definitely really like this game. I think it has a good mix out of puzzles and variety and all kinds of things, being creative and not being too obtuse. I would definitely say it's probably the best King's Quest game. Tower, reaching up to... I don't know the lyrics. Girl in the tower, I'm reaching out. Oh shit. It has furries too, yes. And I mean, the song is somewhat cute. Something cutesy. Well, I mean, that's just a bug. That wasn't really a... That was just a plain bug in the end. Reaching out. Girl in the tower. That was Schlamir Schmazel. That's every time there was a weird person, that's always Schlamir Schlamazel that tries to trick me into murdering myself. God. This is so... Oh no, look! 229 out of 231 points. I missed 2 points somewhere. No, I didn't 100% it. Ruined. What did I miss? Seriously, what did I miss? Yeah, alright, time to replay. Seriously, I wonder what I missed though. Maybe it's... the thing I imagine is that I could have probably sent something else to Cosima, which I didn't manage to. Oh! And game just plumped me back to the main menu. Because the songbird was constantly still there. So I might imagine that I I could have sent something else to Kasima, which would have given me like those final 2 points. No, I won't restart. Thank you very much. But yes, this was the end of King's Quest 6, and I do not think that I will continue with King's Quest 7 right now. That at least gives me plenty of time to set up that. Oh, what's its face? Something MVM. ROM MVM, whatever the hell. Fencing animation. Scum VM, there we go. I think Scum. At least I can set that up. You're going to make me do 10 push-ups right at the end. Oh, I wanted 7 now. It's gonna be now. It's gonna be next time. Next Saturday. No, wait. No, wait. Next Saturday is Christmas. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I just realized next Saturday's Christmas. I don't think I'm gonna do. Not sure. Christmas is cancelled. You promised 7 in the title. Push-up punishment. Alright, let me do. Can I actually, let me see if I can, for the end, fix the camera so you can actually see me do 10 push-ups. Yeah. I think this might work. God damn it. Yeah, let me see that. I think this somewhat works. Give me 20. I think this is as good as I can make it, I think. Oh. Maybe like that. Yeah, this should work. Hi. Alright, this is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright. Show but. Don't be dirty. Push-up redeemers. No, I limited the push-ups to 30 per stream, so I think nobody can redeem it now. Bunch of Christmas-themed games. Jesus. Ugh. Hey. Doing push-ups with a full English breakfast in your tummy is a little bit. Hey, what rip your points? I gave 20. Wait, then again, hold up. You redeemed the... Wait, you redeemed in total 30 push-ups? That means I would need to do 10 more, right? Fine. Yeah, true. I already did 40. I gotta make 10 quick ones. Then I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Alright, so. Fucking done. Anyways, it was the stream anyway. Or the end of the stream anyway. Yeah, I actually got fine. Super. Yeah, look at me. Possibly. Anyways. Alright. Next stream, not sure if I'm gonna see, because usually my family celebrates on the 24th. And on Christmas itself, I'm not sure if I'm really gonna stream because I'm not sure if anyone is even around Christmas Day. So we'll see. I'll just ask in Discord in general. We'll see. Anyways. Alright. Well then I might as well. We'll see. But until then, I wish you a very good evening. Happy Holy Eve, I think it's called in English. I think it's called in English like that. And have a good weekend. And yes. See you soon. And